SBRForum videos, I'm Natalie Rydström. It's an exciting time for tennis fans as the 2013 French Open begins this Sunday. Here with us now to discuss the betting value is SBRForum contributor and sportswriter Nila Amerova. Nila, thanks once again for joining us.
Hi Natalie, great to be invited to your show again.
Now, world number one Novak Djokovic finds himself on the same half of the draw as seven-time French Open champion Rafael Nadal, who also seems to be peeking ahead into the Slam. Djokovic is priced at around 2.5 to 1 with Pinnacle to win outright, but would surely be a dog against Nadal en route to the finals. Is this then the number one on Djokovic too short to entertain?
Good question, Natalie. I don't think so. To put it another way, I don't think you'll get longer odds on him when he's arguably the only player in today's game perceived to have a real chance against Nadal at the French Open. He's already taken from Nadal his beloved Monte Carlo. He can certainly take away his beloved Frenchie as well.
Nadal is the clear favourite at -133 with Pinnacle. Now, do you think this is a good price?
Yes, Natalie, I actually think it is. To put it another way, I think it's the best we're going to get on Nadal. In fact, I'm a little surprised he isn't a little pricier. The way he's been playing right now is staggering to comprehend. He's got 6 titles, and we're only a third of the way into the season, 3 of which are clay court titles. Nadal's been growing from strength to strength since returning to the game, since his comeback, and he's getting stronger mentally as well. So when that happens, he's quite unbeatable. I guess the only reason he isn't pricier is because we haven't seen him play a best-of-5 set scenario, such as a Grand Slam. So it appears that there may be some doubt whether he can withstand the grueling tennis of 2 weeks.
Right, okay. Now, Roger Federer, he's improved his stock a little bit by reaching the finals in Rome and is, of course, a quote-unquote safe half of the draw, not to mention no Andy Murray in his path. So his number is down to around 12 to 1 with Pinnacle. Is this worth a bet?
For Federer, definitely. I think if he was worth a bet before to fans, I think he's definitely worth even more of a bet now that we know that Djokovic and Nadal are in the other half of the draw, and he would only have to face one or the other to win the French Open title. And if his half opens up even more, then I think he's pretty much one of the stronger bets in the bottom half of the draw to reach the final, perhaps even win it all.
All right, so definitely worth a bet there. Now, who outside the big three might be worth locking in a futures bet on?
Good question, Natalie. The ones that I particularly fancy right now would be Thomas Berdych, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, and David Ferrer. The reason why I favor them, because the same benefit that Federer received in the draw is the same benefit they've received as well. They're all in Federer's half. That means neither one of them would have to face both Nadal and Djokovic to win the French Open.
Okay. Now, do any round one matches stick out to you as being worth a look at for a bet?
There are several early round matches in the game that I think are in the men's game that I think are definitely interesting for tennis fans to spot. I think Tipsarevic versus Mahut. Mahut is a local home favorite, and Tipsarevic hasn't been playing really very well right now, so that could be a potentially interesting matchup, as well as Richard Gasquet versus Stachowski in the first round. Several others would be Raonic versus Javier Malisse. Raonic has been struggling on clay recently, so that could be an interesting result, as well as Marin Cilic and Pechner. Marin Cilic has also been sort of struggling on form recently, so that could be a potential little upset.
All right, Nila, thanks for joining us and great discussion there.
Thank you so much for having me.